You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start this off by saying RIP Nipsey Hussle. Now we want to send it up like this. What is going on? They saying it's a whole conspiracy. Please break it down for us.
Luce Cannon said in his call from the feds on No Jumper was so crazy, it left everybody stunned.
Cracking, bro.
Luce Cannon!
What's up with it, King? How you doing?
Not much, man. We tapped in right now. We got the Viral Way on here. We got Lush, and we got the one and only Munchie B.
Before we even move forward, I want to give Luce Cannon credit. Luce Cannon, to me, is one of the most authentic people in this entire LA gangsta hip-hop podcast scene. Because there's a lot of people who I see when they're out on the streets, they're D1 crash outs. But it never fails. As soon as the feds or the police come, after 2 weeks in jail, man, they choir boys now. They deacons of the churches. They denouncing their gangs, denouncing the street life. They having I Have a Dream speeches. They want to be motivational speakers. They get in their GEDs and they like diplomas. And it's like, hold on.
Bro,
You was the top killer when you was free, but now you a bishop? Now you...
there's nothing wrong with progression, bro. He do got a point. Some of y'all don't be standing on business, bro.
MLK, now you Malcolm X in prison? It's almost, it's the most absurd thing to me. Now, I can understand reforming and changing, but like bro, if you can change in 2 weeks in prison, bro, you could change on the streets. You ain't need prison to change you if it only took 2 weeks to change up your entire program.
No cap.
Luce Cannon, you gotta respect it. D1 crash out when he was free. D1 crash out in jail. All right? He ain't giving no Fs. When Luce Cannon called in this time, they exercised some decorum. They asked him how he was feeling before they got into who's snitching.
Tiffany Hines, Christian. Dang, bro, they got everybody. All these people's is Crips. Operation Drawdown. Blueface. That ain't Blueface. Who was that? Who was that right there?
All right, so Luce Cannon is calling from the feds and he's speaking about and exposing who he believes is snitching on their RICO case. Talking about open witnesses on a podcast. Hey, man.
Who turned on you already?
No, I'm talking about on Big Useless.
Oh, people are already telling on him.
Yeah. So it's like I'm just sitting in here right now, just going through the process.
Y'all remember, he the one Big U called and was like, you heard Nip got killed or whatever? He like hung up with Big U, got on the phone with Nip. Nip answered the phone. He was like, oh shit, never mind. Whoop, whoop. Like, it's good. 30 minutes later, everybody blowing his phone back up again, telling him that Nip got killed.
Is everybody telling Luce, or do you know specifically who's been telling?
Shit, everybody got out. The only people that's still in here is what me breaking him.
Have you had any conversations that were basically like, we'll let you out right now, you just got to tell us this, this, and this?
Hell no, that ain't no conversation.
So they consider you to be such a crucial part of this case that they're not even proposing a deal.
No, I haven't. No, it's not that. It's not that at all.
Safety valve?
It's just the point of it is it's just not going to happen. Just put it that way.
The feds know that you're so solid that they wouldn't even ask you to talk.
No, it's not going to happen.
So did you catch word that I just revealed it like an hour ago on this podcast, but basically the feds came to my house and the one and only thing that they were interested in was the cease and desist from Big U because of your appearance on the podcast with Wack, in which you basically said that Big U had knowledge of the Nipsey situation before it happened.
This entire interview is wild, but this particular clip we're about to get into is one of the wildest things you would ever see.
That's everything right there I just told y'all.
So when Adam mentions the cease and desist, you guys remember Luce Cannon did an appearance on No Jumper where Luce Cannon talked about how they kidnapped Meek Mill and held him hostage until Rick Ross gave them $50,000, and he did that on behalf of Big U. But he also talked about how the day that Nipsey Hussle passed away, Big U gave him a call 30 minutes before Nipsey died.
he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck get that? Oh, well, we're gonna just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cuz it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then
Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Yeah. No, yeah, they sent that because I called Ross. I'm like, Ross,
boy, this shit getting crazy.
Drop off the 50,000, and we're gonna let Meek live on crib. So Ross dropped off the 50,000.
Meek, they had you tied up. When was this? Oh, was this when he was with? Can I say it? I can't say it. I'm not gonna say it. What on crib? Whoa, no, I like to tussle. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a thug. I don't bang. I don't do none of that. I am a civilian, and I will shoot your ass.
On the TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone. He FaceTimed me. So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick. So I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
Obviously, after that interview aired, Big U sent No Jumper a cease and desist, telling No Jumper, hey, listen, everything that was said in that interview, such as I sent dudes to rob a dispensary, I extorted Meek Mill and Rick Ross for $50,000, I called and knew that Nipsey Hussle was going to pass away before he passed away. None of that is true. And some of that is actually included in the indictment. The Meek Mill and Rick Ross incident is included in the Big U indictment. The robbery of the dispensary, Luce Cannon is actually being charged with that as well. And Big U is also being charged with that as well. So right now, it'll be in Luce Cannon's best interest to say, yeah, Big U was right. All of that was a lie. We were just capping and making up stories in an interview. But Luce Cannon would say no. If it was a lie, then why he wanted to take it down? I was telling the truth. And it's like, bro, no, you're not telling the truth. No.
Yeah, shut up.
You are lying. No,
All you gotta do is just shut up. Just shut up.
I'm not telling the truth, bro. Those are crimes. That's pointing towards a criminal organization being in place and whereas imposing their will on the city of Los Angeles in a criminal organization that they are accusing you of being a part of under Big U.
No, see, the thing is, it's like, I'm going to say it like this, because he's going through something. It's just why send a cease and desist if it's not true. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are suggesting.
It's defamatory, though.
Yeah, even if it's not true, it is
right.
It's a defamatory statement for sure. Absolutely, I could understand him not wanting that out there, even if it wasn't true, to keep it a stack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you say, Les?
I was saying I could. It's a defamatory statement, regardless. So I could see him not wanting that out, even if it wasn't true.
Yeah. But if you wanted to prove somebody that was a liar, right? Telling them put it out, right?
No.
Here's the thing. I believe Luce Cannon. I believe Luce Cannon was telling the truth about everything clearly because a lot of that the feds are saying happened and is true. But this is not the time to prove that you were telling the truth. You should be, bro, that was all cap. I was just capping about that, bruh. Of course Big U was right, man. Bro, y'all posted defamatory statements. But Luce Cannon, and this is why you gotta respect Luce, bro. Luce is gangster, man. Bro, Luce, in every situation, he's the same. I've never seen Luce Cannon not
I
be
ain't gonna
himself.
cap.
So Luce Cannon
Just let the cops do their job. You don't help him at all, though.
right now is being himself. Now, do you want to say this publicly? It's probably not the smartest, but at least he's being himself, bro. Right? Now, Luce Cannon would also say that everybody who got bond right now, they are actively snitching on him.
JK.
I got no comment on the Rico. Nothing to do with the Rico. No comment.
Oh, that was a Crip Mac joke. My bad.
You know it's free loose. It's free loose. Free other guys.
Like, everybody is gonna support everybody. Only the real is gonna stand. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody that was on that indictment rolled over. Everybody out of jail. Everybody was making statements.
So you and Brick are the only ones who didn't have anything to say?
We the only one that's still in jail, right?
He moved the mic.
I didn't know everybody
Damn
was
near,
released. I
yeah.
didn't know
Of
they
the
were
ones
all
we know.
released.
It was 4 already in jail though when they
Everybody
changed
else is
Linda.
out.
Damn, everybody being out is
Federal
bugged out.
conversation they're having a very federal conversation right now.
Luce, activate your patience, man. Stay off that phone.
Hey, how do you feel about people celebrating people going to jail?
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Luce Cannon is one of the most entertaining people in internet history. I feel like having Luce Cannon call in and talk about the trending topics or talk about the hip hop, just so his time can pass by easier. I feel like that would be better. But calling Luce Cannon and asking about, hey, bro, who's snitching? Hey, yo, who's snitching on y'all, bro?
Wild.
Yo, the witnesses right now, who's cooperating, who's quote unquote snitching, who got bond, who are out. You don't want to put them on a blast because those are people the feds believe are going to help their case. So if they believe that those people are going to help their case, bro, the feds is going to take every tool possible to protect those people. Because when you start calling them out, start identifying them, that could be seen as witness intimidation. And now the feds is going to do what? Okay, to take away phone privileges. So, we can't give him bond because he's going to try to go after. You feel me? So it's like there's just so many examples of how this could go wrong that I don't feel like we should call Luce Cannon and ask him about snitches or call Luce Cannon and ask him about who's cooperating. We should call Luce Cannon and talk about how's life with you, man. All right, how's life? Now, Luce Cannon said something after this that was so crazy that even like the two dudes viral way, well, the podcast is viral way, but that's viral and that's Messiah. And on the left, even they had to say, whoa, bro, Luce, sir, you gotta relax. And viral will also call out No Jumper and claim that No Jumper right now is not laughing with Luce Cannon, they're laughing at Luce Cannon, and when the phone hang up, they're gonna be laughing at the situation.
I don't want him to go to jail. I'd rather if we beef him, we handle this shit on the street.
Why is
That's
Kel on
it.
the phone saying that?
Yeah, I don't know if you should say
Hey, hang
that.
up, hang up, cuz. Hang up. Like, hang up, bro. Y'all, you doing crazy shit, cuz. Hang up.
Like, I don't want him to go to jail. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Shitty burger.
That's just kind of weird for somebody. I want.
Y'all niggas crazy.
Bro, I see what they saying about that. That is weird behavior. They laughing at you, bro, not with you, bro. These not your people.
Y'all letting this nigga incriminate himself. Hang up, cuz.
No street dude say that, Adam.
I know, but nigga, don't do it while we on here, because it look like we condoning it, cuz. We're not with that, bro.
Luce, the
Hang
viral
that
way
up,
wants to
bro.
make it clear that they think you're incriminating yourself and that you should stop.
Who's the
Hey,
far away?
Long as you
Podcast
self-snitching,
from
I
Long
don't
Beach.
know
Yeah,
nobody
we
else.
don't got nothing to do with what he doing. I just don't want to watch him do that, bro.
Shout out to them too.
Hey, Luce, hang up, bro. Let your lawyer talk.
You ain't got one yet.
You said what?
I said hang up and let your lawyer talk, bro. Like, they gonna use this for content. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, but the thing is not saying anything that I haven't.
Nah, bro, but you on some real shit, bro, and I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Activate your patience, like bro said. All this circus, don't do that, bro. You in facing some real life shit. The internet, don't do that.
For real.
They gonna laugh at you. None of these niggas gonna put money on your books. None of these niggas gonna come visit you.
Look how they all quiet. You was just on the phone with him, letting him talk crazy, letting the conversation go wild though. But now when he called it out, y'all are quiet though.
They're gonna laugh at you when this phone call hang up, cuz. Don't. The fame ain't worth that shit.
Everything gonna go, even the female.
I would like to say he's capping, but nobody
Everything gonna go, even the females. Yes, bro. What is he doing?
corrected him. Now, if I was there, I would have said, "Hey, bro, now I'm not laughing at the homie, man. I love Luce Cannon." Now, I know Lush has a relationship with Luce Cannon. Munchie B and Luce Cannon are ops. Adam and Luce Cannon don't really have a relationship, so maybe they are laughing. Who knows, right? I know for sure, like, Munchie ain't laughing because Munchie is Munchie is one of the last, like, real street dudes, right? To where, he's not laughing at an enemy for being in jail. But, yeah, this is not good, man. It's not good. But at some point, you got to trust the person, right? Luce Cannon says, bro, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. Nothing I'm saying is going to affect my case. So if he believes that, then who are we?
He's sitting in jail right now because of an interview he did with these people.